Wendy. Welcome along to our Partner Pilates workout today. We've done other routines before, we've just worked on our own. But what's going to happen today is we're going to work with a partner, and I've brought my buddy June along. Hi June.
Hi.
The reason I started doing Pilates originally was because June is my mentor. She said to me, I've got to get into this whole Pilates thing. June, why did you start doing Pilates?
It was a very natural progression for me, and I think for a lot of the younger teachers, it's just one of the ways they can actually enhance their training and offer that to their clients in a personal training session or in a group setting. It's just a wonderful program.
Basically, Pilates is great for your posture, for your alignment, for your breathing. Who doesn't need that? I train a physiotherapist, and he says that for him, it's basically bringing him back to the basics. It's like having his own rehab session before he goes and does all his other workouts. So Pilates is an essential workout for everybody, and it's fun to do with a partner.
It sure is.
All right, let's get started on our workout.
Okay.
Starting back to back. Now, it's going to be a little bit challenging. You've got to actually get used to feeling your partner and working with your partner, and it's quite funny and amusing to work with because someone might push more than another, etc., and you've got to get used to that flow. When you're doing back to back, you ideally want to have your back very straight. So some people are uncomfortable sitting with their legs out straight. So if you're not comfortable sitting straight at 90 degrees, then you take the bent leg position so that you can actually keep the lift through your back. In this position here, reach your hands forward. Take a breath in. I'm going to go into flexion as June goes into extension, slowly reaching through. And then bringing that up tall. Now often it's nice to work with the beat in the music, or someone can count, and other way, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and bring it back to your center. Now if you're not very flexible, you don't have to go too far. And over, and 2, and 3, and 4. So we've got that whole yin and yang flow of movement, one doing flexion, one doing extension. If you'd like to take your arms right back as you go into that extension, and then circle, you get a lovely arm circle as well coming through. One more time. And of course, if you'd rather put your hands behind your head for support for your neck, that's also okay. And lift and through to the middle. Beautiful, June. Let's go into some rotation. So taking the legs apart, again, you can have them long, or you can have your knees a little bit bent so you can get your back straight. And you want to feel your partner, make sure you're centered. Arms out to the side now. You will need a partner that's the same height as you, because I've had tall and small and it's just not going to work. You need to be able to link up with your partner and literally push into them. Take a breath in, and as you sigh out, rotate in one direction, turning and looking at your hand. So your neck is following that movement and lifting tall, but check your shoulders are down. Other way, breathing out, turning and rotating, and back to the center. Feel your spine spiraling upwards. Breathing out as you turn, belly button pulling in. They can't cheat on this one. You know how sometimes the arms go wandering? This one they have to stay working, touching their partner. And each one might go a little bit further. What do you think, June?
Why not? Give it a go.
One more time. Breathing out just a little further. Oh yeah, I can see more of the room. And the other side, reach and stretch. Spiraling up, tumbling in, gluing your bottom to the ground. Let's go into the saw, 3 cuts. And 1, and 2. And 3, back to the middle, where are you? And 1, and 2, and 3. Oh, you didn't see that, did you? June, my partner, is tickling me. And this is something we discovered, that what you can do, you can also smack your partner if you want to, or you can control yourself. And over, 2, 3, and lift, one more time, and scoop, and 2, 3. Yeah, yes, it could get to inappropriate tickling. Watch out for that, come around. Let's face towards each other. And this one we're going to do some spinal articulation, so some bridging and some roll-up. So I'm going to take the top position, which means I'm going to be pushing down with my feet. We'll both start down the bottom. As I roll up my bottom, scooping and rolling, June is going to roll up into her sitting position. And again, you've got to take a few little turns to work out the right position for you. So I might need to shove it a little tiny bit closer. Try that again. Roll up, squeezing your glutes or using your tummy, but it's all about spinal articulation, going one vertebra at a time, whether you're doing the bridge or whether you're doing the roll up. More advanced people have their hands up. Are you feeling enough pressure, June, through my feet?
I certainly am.
Good.
Very secure.
So remember, it's the person on the top is doing the bridging so they can push down with their feet, and the person on the bottom is actually using that pressure to help them to roll up and down through their sticking point. So you've got to remember on these ones, to actually take the time to change around and do the other side. Let's move on, June. So we're going to come a little closer to each other, feet to feet. That's why it's nice to have your socks on, just for hygiene reasons, and it makes it feel more comfortable. This is the one where you need to make sure that you're literally pushing against your partner. Not too hard, but not too light. Starting with your head down, engaging your core muscles, shoulders down, single legged press. So it's one out, back to the middle, other side and press. Maintaining your core as you go. Breathe out and push. And center. We can make it harder. How could we do that? Let's lift the chest. And again. Now it's nice at this point because you can actually see your partner and you can try and reach towards them and get a little bit more flexion and push. You going okay, June?
Where did you get that burst of energy?
I lifted my head up. I guess that's true. I got the burst of energy. When I lifted my head up, my chest up, I could engage more muscles. So I definitely got stronger. So you've got your hands behind supporting your head. Whoa, June's getting tough. And press. Are we ready for crisscross? Let's go faster. And push, and push, and press, and out. Lower back pushing down, tummy muscles pushing in. Stay attached, and 4, you're okay? 3, and 2, and 1. Come to the center, grab the back of your legs because then you can lift yourself just a little bit higher. So the next one we're going to do is double leg. I'm going to reach out as June reaches towards me. And then we reverse. And again. And we reverse, lifting and scooping. So you've got the 2 opposite movements, one extending, one flexing, working with your breath. When you're teaching other people to do this one and you're directing them, you really have to keep an eye on them, keeping everything as even as possible and that people are moving with each other. So again, having people the same height and the same capabilities is a good idea. Finish in the center, June. Grab the back of your legs, lift your chest up. You okay? All right, got one more to go, going into our hundreds. So legs are going to go up as you breathe in. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe in. And out. Are you going to blow out birthday candles or are you going to sigh? Don't blow out the birthday candles, June. You better sigh. Okay, so we pretend that we've done hundreds. Fantastic. Sitting all the way up. The next one, working into your legs. Is your tummy okay? Legs, one leg on top of the other. So you're lying on your side, side lying leg work. Should we move away a little bit? Bend the bottom leg for stability. Have one on the top, one on the bottom. Basically, you're going to be working in opposition to each other all the time. So as much as I'm pushing down against June, she's going to be pushing up against me. So we're trying to work against each other all the time. Working eccentric, working concentric, working adduction, working abduction. It's a bit like that thumb war game that you can play against each other. Who's going to win? And yet you've still got to maintain. Are you okay with that one? Oh, okay, well I better get good at this one. My legs are stronger than my thumbs. That's it. Keep your core control. Keep square with the hips. Which direction do you find hardest, June? Going up or going down?
On the abduction.
That's the hardest one for you?
Yeah.
All right, let's change positions. All right, let's go. All right. Oh yeah.
I'm going to get back to you now.
Oh.
What you gave.
Yeah, so the person who's on the bottom is definitely working a little harder, I think, on this one. We're nearly time to finish this one. Oh, now what you have to also remember, as well as switching from top to bottom, you have to switch over and do the other leg as well. So keep that in mind. Don't just do top and bottom and that's it, because you will be lopsided. You have to work that other leg. Just do one more. Okay, you win. June won that one. Definitely. So do make sure you switch over and do the other side. Last thing I want to do, how about some partner stretching?
Oh, love that.
Yes, so you're going to be on the outside. I'm going to be on the inside.
All right.
You need trust with your partner to do these ones. You need to talk with your partner. You need to communicate. If you don't, someone's going to cry. Reach monkey grip. So I like reaching even further, June, because you can't reach further down my elbows. Okay. There you go. So we've got the monkey grip and further down, as straight as you can in your back. You can have your knees bent. Either partner can have their knees bent. You're being stretched. Inhale and exhale.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
Lovely. I love this stretch.
So you're getting that length through your adductor muscles. Really important if you want to be able to keep good knee alignment, because you want strong glutes and flexibility in your adductors to help you to keep your knees in line. It's a little bit like doing a wrestling move, so that if it gets too intense, you can do your 3 taps, or you could just scream.
And one thing good about having the arms being held, it helps to keep the back a little bit straighter.
Yes, you've got a little bit more support. The person leaning backwards also has to make sure they hold their core. Don't be hurting your back to do this one. I can push a little bit with my feet. Whoa, I can push a lot with my feet. Go, June. 4, count it down, 3 and 2 and 1, and release. People find it really nice to have a countdown at the end, maybe for 10 seconds, to count down the end of that exercise, because they will let go in that last 10 seconds. So hopefully we've given you some ideas in our partner workout. Try and find yourself a buddy as good as mine. Thanks, June, for coming along today. And we'll see you for some standing work next time.